Hi guys, so it's official. I have filled up my bullet journal from January to August I got through, and now I have no more pages, so I'm going to start a new one. So if you're wondering what this journal is, this is a very special one to me because I've actually custom designed this one to suit the needs that I need for my bullet journal. And it's actually a prototype of something that I would like to release down the track. So let me know if you're keen in hearing more about that. I will leave details of when it's ready to go to production if you're interested. So a few quick points about it. I've designed this to have 160 GSM paper that's in a nice bright white so that the illustrations come up really clean. They've got 5mm dot points. It's got a pen holder for your pen, some ribbons to keep your place, and then this particular one is a leather cover with a gold emblem on the front. And the little guy that I designed for the front is a mummy elephant and a baby elephant, which I actually designed a few years ago, or it's going back 7 years now, for when I first had my first daughter. I designed this as the baby sort of invite, so it's close to my heart, so I thought I'd put that on the cover, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I will be looking to do some patterned full color printed copies for the journals as well. So yeah, it's very exciting, and if you do want to learn more, just let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in, and yeah, we'll go from there. So hence why I was very excited to start in this new journal. I wanted to do a depiction of me sitting at my desk drawing and painting in my bullet journal, as I thought that would be an ideal starting page for this book. So here I am sketching it in with just fine liner, and then I go ahead and use a thicker fine liner to colour all the black in. I just wanted to have a really strong contrast and just quite a graphic drawing, not too much depth in it, just as much as I could give with just some shading, hatching lines. I've also created a little label on the left-hand side that says this journal belongs to Torryn, and it's from September 2020. Just adding in some small details around, like outside the window, putting a little garden bed there, and filling in the frames just to add more contrast. So I'm adding a little bit more darker black areas all around, and it just kind of balances the overall look of the artwork. And now it's time to add some color to this. I didn't want to add too much color, and I didn't want it to be too strong. So I've just used my Prismacolor pencils, and I've chosen 3 of the colors that I want to use in this. So I'm using a peachy pinky color, and then an olivey green, and then a sort of warm yellow. And I love how these colors complement each other. I think it looks really warm and inviting and just very friendly, which is obviously what I want my journal to feel like. And I've just gone through and coloured whatever elements that I like in the pencil. There was no rhyme or reason, but I did colour my hair pink because I would love to do that in real life. And this is a much easier way of doing it. And that is the cover finished. Now we're going to turn over and work on the next page. So I've printed out a map of the world, and I'm going to cut it down the middle. I wanted to have a map in this journal so that I've got a reference of where I'm traveling all around the world. So this is where I'll mark on here exactly what country and month I did it for the year of 2020. I had actually planned on drawing this world map out first, but then as I was about to draw it, I thought, this is really overkill. I don't think I need to sketch out a world map when I can just print one and do what I need to do with it then. So I decided to just use a printed version of a map that I got on the internet, and then I'll just decorate it myself anyway. It'll certainly make it a lot easier in my future journals when I want to do this same kind of spread. The moment my glue failed me, I came to the end of it. Never mind, we just use double-sided tape and we move right along. I'm just sticking it in my journal, remembering to leave a few mils either side of the spine so that it folds over nice and easily. And then I wanted to decorate it. Now to decorate it, I could have colored it in, but I thought I wanted to use this brand new washi tape that I got from the washi tape shop. This came in the post a few weeks ago and I've been desperate to get into it. Oh, aren't these colors and designs just amazing? I love the gold and just the blue. This blue I'm obsessed with, and I just love how the gold just makes them all pop. If you're interested in trying any of these washi tapes out, I'll leave a link down in the description box to where you can order your own. They were very affordable and so many designs to choose from. Really, really gorgeous designs. I did have trouble choosing, but I'm so happy I went for this pack. I'm really excited to get stuck into them. Now, I was having trouble choosing which one to use for this map. I thought maybe I should go for something that has the blue in it so that it kind of reflects that ocean vibe. So finally, after a good 10 minutes of trying to choose one, I decided on this one and went ahead and just laid it down as a border around the top and bottom edges. The sides, I used a skinnier one that just had gold on it, and then I just trimmed the corners to match the pages, so I gave them a rounded corner. So this obviously is very easy to do, and it really just instantly gives you very interesting spread. So I like this. I haven't used a lot of washi tape in my journals before, but maybe this is starting something. And now, as I said, I'm going to mark off each month that I have done so far. So January I did Japan, and I'll leave the links to all these bullet journal setups in the description box if you've missed some. The next one was France in February. I remember being really happy with the cover spread of that one, with my little French girl riding along the Seine. Then we moved to Mexico in March, where we did some sugar skull art, which I really loved doing. And then we were down at my home country, which was Australia, for some classic Australiana. Then I went all the way to Morocco for May, which is where our little traveller girl came to life. It was the starting point to this whole cover series that I've developed since then, because after that she ended up traveling to Jamaica for June, and here she is sitting on the beach. And then from there we jumped over to Jordan, which I had so much fun with and really learnt a lot here. And I was really glad to hear that you guys enjoyed the history part of this. So that's when I started adding a little bit of history and learning much more about the culture in each of these countries and sharing them with you on here. And then we were up in Austria, and that is where we currently are in August, as I'm now about to next week set up my South Korea one, which as voted by you guys and revealed last week. So that's the map complete, and now I'm moving on to the next spread setup, and it's actually the last spread that I'm going to put at the front of my journal. I had a really good think about what I wanted to include at the front, and I thought about how much I use of my current journal, and to be honest, it's not a hell of a lot. I use it definitely for my cleaning calendar so that I keep on top of all the housely chores. I wanted to update the key, and I wanted a quick reminder for the grid spacing. So I included those on this page, and that I know that I'm going to use that. So that's really what I wanted to do with these front pages. I didn't want to have any wasted space or something that I felt obligated to fill out when I wasn't really using it in the last book. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but it's definitely all I need on that page. And then I wanted a space for my YouTube video ideas that come to me throughout the months. And by having this page at the front of the book, I'll always know where it is and won't have to fish through other months to find where I've written an idea, perhaps on my mind map and stuff. If you do want to see more of my content every week, please click the subscribe button down below and check the bell is on so you get warned and notified of when I upload new videos. And don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy it. And here is a quick flip through of what we just created, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I know I'm going to use it, so I feel good about that. And now I can't wait to get started on setting up the South Korea month of September in this journal. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!